Hey, Beard Grooves. Hey, Jesse. How y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Over here getting my life together. I think finally figured it out. Sort of. So, I'm trying to do some finishing of some things, and then we're gonna do some experiments, maybe with some PVC tonight, and see how that goes. Um, I guess first and foremost, I should finish this knife here. And it's gonna have to do with getting this blade cleaned up from the journey inside of that situation. Glad to see y'all. I hope y'all having a good night. Hope you're having a good night. Now, in this case, I'm hitting it with the oil, and because now I have to be mindful of moisture in this blade being trapped inside of the sheath for periods of time or whatever. So, so from here forward on this particular blade, I'm gonna stay with the oil. Because it will rust up. Just from the glue drying inside the sheath with the blade trapped in it. I am excellent, thank you. It's been a long day, but I am excellent. How are you today? I appreciate that, Bear. How you doing today, bro? Good. Expanded the garden, then the neighbor gave me a bunch of steaks. Are you serious? Yo! Bam, bam. Win. 11 New York strips, 9 ribeye. I love a New York strip. I love a New York strip. It's the perfect size for me. I love a New York strip. Good stuff. And the garden. You over there on the whole homestead journey right now. You about to be on the self-sustainability off the grid movement right now. I love it, bro. I love it, man. I love it, bro. Good stuff, man. Also, rather enjoy how the oil does on these blades. Feels somehow a little less invasive than the water in my mind. In my mind. Every Christmas that's how we know in the neighborhood that Christmas is coming when we hear that. In my mind. We go, okay, the Temptations are hitting the airwaves. And you start checking this naughty list. Radishes should be ready in 2 weeks. Word? That fast? Man, you are getting results. Smalls in the building. You put my sprouts in the ground on Mother's Day. Right on, champ. Right on, brother Pat. How's your back doing, champ? Brother Pat over there also. Man, I'm telling you, that'll gonna turn me into a gardener. I gotta knock about 100 more trees down. About 100 more trees down. And get me a garden. But for right now, I went down to the creek today. Dude, I've been so busy. I've been planning to do a live all day. I was like, well, I'm not working today, so and all day. Busy, busy, busy. So anyway, I walked down to the creek in the backyard, and it's low compared to what it's been because it's been dry for a little while now. But shallow as it was, you just see fish darting around in there, man. Just chilling. Some of them just chilling. And that's in the shallow. There's still some spots where it's pretty deep, you know, as far as panfish go. So I was ecstatic about that. I took some oatmeal down there and threw some oatmeal in there for them to come eat, fatten them up. Fatten them up. No, I'm not even gonna take that off there. I'm not even gonna take that off there. Just jump straight to the 2K. Yeah, I think I like this oil. Cucumbers, chili peppers, okra, tomatoes, choice, scallions, bitter gourd, Korean melon, long beans. Man, come on. Come on. Wood chips are great for the garden. Hey, start filling them trash bags now. Yeah, you're right though. You're right though. You're right though. I get out the truck and drool at those trees laid down next to my driveway every day. I'm like, I could knock me a nice little mallet out of that. I could do that. I feel, oh, the scratch pattern ain't gonna be perfect. This knife, it's not gonna be perfect. These are the things I have to say to myself to keep from being disappointed when things aren't perfect. Because this was more table saw blade like this one got used. So it's got such deep scratches in it. I can't believe you're all the way up there the whole time. My bad. I missed the whole thing. Not the whole thing. Some of the thing. I don't know. Anyway, pause. Ugh. Literally, not in the Cameron way. Not in the homophobe way. Alright. Here we are. So I got linseed oil on the handle. That's why I'm rubbing it like this. I'm just still sort of working it in. That's also why I'm gloved. So you can see that Purple Heart just deepens, and so did this walnut. But it did good. But I gotta make sure I work both of these sides in the same, since it's, the same wood from the same cut. So I want to do two things. Put some sort of pin to just keep it dead stationary on that lockdown. The magnet does a great job holding it, but I want it to I want something that feels mechanically to keep it from being able to shift even that little bit. And second, I want to figure out a clever way to establish before opening which side is the blade side. Because currently they're fairly identical. Because, you can look at the marking and see it, but the average person could easily make that mistake, and I don't want it to. It's got a magnet in there, but it's also a pressure fit, and too much going in the wrong way is going to loosen it, and I don't want that to happen. You know what I'm saying? I do vertical gardens because I have a postage stamp size lot. Oh, that's dope though. That's clever. Most of my area looks like yours, Wes. I removed 2 trees we moved 15 years ago because it was all shade. I do square foot garden in combination with trellising. That's pretty clever, man. Y'all are figuring out a way, dude. It's inspiring me. It's inspiring me. But I built this to be on the site, so I want it to be as good as possible. Let's see if we didn't ruin it with the sharpening. See how it does as a carver. Not bad for oak. That's coming uphill though. That completely changed. So if I want to take a little bit, I guess I can be happy with that. Well, people watching are only 9 likes. Let's hook Wes up. Oh man, thanks. Wild and wavy, what's happening? Yeah, you never tried growing carrots? Listen, I'm not tried. I've grown I've grown a couple watermelons, little small ones. I've grown tons of tomatoes. I've grown tons of okra. And this is all mostly patio gardening. I've grown lots of peppers, hot peppers, jalapenos, red peppers, sweet peppers, banana peppers. Sound like forest bubble gum. But yeah, it was a good time. But until I can grow some tomatoes, I'm not gonna try to grow anything else because it'll break my heart. So we'll probably try next year. I want to knock down 2 more trees though, for real, in the front. So they cast shadow across the whole backside of the house. Anyway, yeah. And I also want grass. Good evening, Wes. Hey, Crab Castle, how are you? How you doing tonight? Did you know wood is so rare it doesn't even exist in outer space? Did you know that west deserts are so rare they don't exist in outer space? And there's only one per planet. I did make a couple copies, but they're different deserts. There's one wild and wavy. There's only one wild and wavy. I promise you that. I promise you that. All right. This is my knife. I'm gonna let that linseed oil set up, and we're gonna get to putting Cobb's stuff together. I've been thinking of ways to make a sheath for that knife. I've never made one quite shaped like that before, with the handle and stuff. And I thought I need something like leather, but the leather I have isn't like durable for that. So I'm thinking maybe a combination of PVC and leather would be cool. What's up, Ken? How you doing, man? Boom. Y'all check out Mr. McCall when you get a chance, man. Great channel. He is doing some cool little micro lathe work. It's so freaking delicate. It's amazing. It's amazing. Also, Steve, my honey is handmade. is amazing as well. Look at me trying to figure out how to get this open without getting my glove on it. This is what I have to do since coffee is going to keep me up all night if I try it. That's what we got. So good. I love this new magnet. Love that sound. Hate the sound of it, no. Let me see if I can find that PVC and the knife I'm talking about. Talking about this bad boy. What you gonna do? I think I want a sheet that comes up and covers, you know? I think I can do that. I know I've got PVC. That may not be long enough. I think black would be good, right? Oh, I'm gonna cover it anyway. All right, so here we go. Where's my saw again? We'll go ahead and cut this. That ought to be long enough to do what we want to do. Bam. Now we're getting ready to witness a hood classic. Or Edward Phil. What you're gonna get is a sincere effort at Wessery. While this is upright, I think I'm gonna go ahead and split it. I think you gotta split these things. This is the first time I'm ever doing this, by the way. So feel free to laugh and humiliate me if you need to, but only if it makes you feel better. Okay? What's up, Manuel? It will shape like Kydex. See, that's the effort. Hey, Miss Jackie, how you doing? How you doing? West Desert is up to tomfoolery, doing stuff that he shouldn't do. Oh wait, yeah, doery is a word. Let me change the angle so you can see. A master sliceologist there. Shop wax. That's what I'm talking about. It's PVC, peoples. All right. Yeah, I'll cut this side this way first. Broken away Kydex. I'm pretty much an expert. I watched like 2 shorts on this process. Woo. Never slipping, forever pimping. That's how it is. All the players play on all while. Your afro the brain, never didn't catch the ride. I'm here to tell you about a better day. I didn't expect to get no cast today. Get that cast on, boy. Feel cool. We're gonna have some other tools nearby for this process. Get this out of the way. Let's look at it though, just so we can feel good about ourselves. Magnificent, wonderful. Clickbait for the algorithm. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to manipulate the system in your presence. Back to work I go. I'm gonna plug this in, but while I do, I'm thinking about you the entire time. Cause you are the one that's holding my life, baby. Okay. Let's figure this out. Because we got to open this up. But we got to kind of like have a way to do that, right? Do we need a burn-proof situation here? No, we can just hold this up in the air, right? This is the first time I've ever tried to soften my pipe on camera. After dark, daddy jokes. Hi. Open up. Open up. Doing good, doing good, doing good. This gives me an idea, Batman. Really? Guatemalan plumber taught me how to bend PVC pipe on a job site when I was 20. I was bending these 20-foot pipes, and they were out of couplings. They were putting them in the ground anyway. We were putting the roof on with torches. Amigo. And they started signaling that could he borrow the torch. And I was like, yeah. And he curved that pipe around all kinds of stuff. Like, it's crazy. It's almost as crazy as me not having a device set up for such a task as this. I am just gonna have to continue my freestyle session. Stretch it out this way. The key is for me to try to get it to go gradually because I don't want to crack it, I don't want to melt it, and I don't want to make wavy wiggles in it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of trying to gradually do it. At the same time, I need another board to smash it for cake down into. Too big. It's enough to do. But we can smash these together and make something work. And flip it. Oh, Beard got a dad joke in there. Oh. Siege, what it is, what it was. I'm trying not to get this heat on my screen, black it out. You know what I'm talking about? That would be the ugliest thing that's happened. There's a list of days in it. Not bad. Not bad. Dump a little heat in there. Put a little heat in this thing, cool. You got a heart? You got a heart, cuz? Trying to fight back, little homie? You got a heart. You got a heart, don't you? You got a heart, don't you? You got a heart, don't you, little homie? Yeah, you got a heart. Show you what heart get you, cuz. Oh man. Let me stop for it. I get a flag for terms and policies. My jokes. Making jokes, YouTube. The views expressed are meant for nothing but silliness. If anyone unsilly was damaged by these jokes, we bear no liability. Tonight's dinner: 4 homemade turkey pot pies, some Dubliner cheese, and a cup of iced coffee. Then off the bed. I don't understand the iced coffee and off the bed in the same in that order. I don't know how that's gonna happen for you. For the cheese. Cheese with garlic and shit. Oh my God. That's good business. I'm proud of you guys. Sounds like you're making good choices with your lives. Sounds like you're making good choices with your lives. All right. So we still gotta bend this thing out. Still gotta do that. So we're gonna hit this too. Forgive me, I'm just trying to keep the heat from the screens. Gotta be super careful with this thing. You can melt the cord and then mess yourself up. Yeah. But these you can lock. But you can't keep it from bending, so I just gotta hold it here for a little while. Meanwhile, check the chat, see how y'all doing. And it's also an indication of military service. Truth. Be cool if you were. Wait a minute. ADHD ended up cooking leftovers, French onion soup, smoked bun, and corn hash turns into soup. Oh, what is going on? Why are y'all living so much nicer than me? Let me drink some of my iced water. My little micro snack that I reluctantly allowed myself to eat. Alright, let's see if we've got cool enough to hold shape into flat. And we're getting some feel for the tolerances of our materials. Whoops! That's the sound of the police. So, yeah, it's not too bad here. Not too bad here. I wonder if I just move this purple thing away. To heat this directly on top of this, maybe I get the WD bottle of dynamite out the way as well. Oh my God. I thought I lost you. I thought I was never gonna see you again. When you went flying across that floor, my heart skipped a beat. I lost all sense of time and space, and my spirit cried out for you as you tumbled to the floor. And all I could think as you floated to your undeserved demise, I hope they like and subscribe. love, life's sweetest reward. Uh-oh, see, I got a little hot. Flip it. Got a little hot. Good. Got some meltification. Some mild meltification. Can't have much of that. We're gonna have a crowd. Shall we step in the name of love? I saw you bring my heart together. Sincerity in her voice was captivating. Think it over. Contemplate my goodness to you. Have I not? Feels good to you? Worth stopping in the name of my love? I think we could all learn something from that. Just a message that hits home, you know? Also, this little tune by Snoop Dogg. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. Now that's gonna be stuck in your head. You gotta let no pearls you can't see. And I'm on you. Take a second and allow our new friend to appreciate his new life. Oh snap, there's been a bunch of chat. This is fun to watch. The way I accomplish this is to use an electrician's hot box, plug both ends of the short pipe about 2 inches longer than the box, heat it, unplug the pipe, and slice it, and then clamp it. Nice. I'm pretty sure there's molecules in plastic and wood without water. Microwave mixing water molecules. Yeah. But I have seen people pop it in a microwave. I just feel like I got more control over the flat. But, you know, who knows? This is my first try at it. I could be dead wrong. I wonder if I put my ice through there. It's the coolness. Would have any effect on the quickening of the hardening, because I'm desperately impatient. This is who I am. Fairly flat though. I mean, it's roundy, but I think probably enough. Get off of there. Trying to get some ice on it while it's flat. On all the places that it's flat. You know what I'm saying? Let it hold that form. Maybe commit to it a little more. I must have missed it, and there's something to do with the sheath. Why are we trying to flatten PVC? Oh. Yep. Sheath. Sheathness. Jesus Christ. Okay. It's probably inappropriate. Terribly funny. It's inappropriate. But sheath with a spin, a little twist to it. So we're gonna reheat this thing, flip it, clamp it, pinch it, squeeze it, cut it, shape it, and leather it. Oh my God, did he say leather it? He totally did say leather it. I heard him. Oh my God. Yes, this is why I am the deserter. Carefully marking out my measurements. Deciding very cautiously, carefully, which way the art shall unfold. He does not know. Yet he is passionate about it. What is this? What is this we have unfolded? Surely he will not put the painter's tape on his brand new knife. Surely he shall not do such a thing. He is no fool. Or is he? All right. Yes, it is true. I'm putting this on totally wrong side out because I do not want to stick a bunch of this tape, gunk, no offense to the tape, all over the knife. Finish. But this tape will hold its shape to itself. And that is of some benefit. Snatches my glove off. Casualties. Now, all I have to do now wrap it this way on top of the stickiness, eliminating the stickiness altogether. It's amazing. It's bloody amazing. certainly voting for YouTuber of the day with this one. So now, what that's going to give me, for lack of a better verb, pretty much you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's going to function also as a heat barrier. I'm setting fire. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Because the way I'm doing it is going to take some effort and some pinching and some clamps and stuff. Keeping that in mind, I would like to say, you are my life. You kiss me over to carry on. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I think I'd rather have these Milwaukees. Okay, like I'm talking. Alright. Let's set this to the side as not to melt. It'll be ready when we're ready for it. Meanwhile, we'll apply some gentle heat. I'm not going to be as aggressive with the heat. We're going to try to get this to happen with some slight graduation. Oh, an old book I could fold it in. No, I don't think reading. What am I, a nerd? This guy. Get out of here. I'm kidding, Beard. So nobody's seen who? What's going on, Bob? Somebody missing? A group of people attacked him. Gage? What? No, I haven't heard any of that. To help populate Mars. Give me some Martian love. Ooh, think I wanna know you. I want you. Think I wanna show you. You drive fancy UFO. Okay, hold ship. Space love. Look out. Oh. I can see where a book would definitely come in handy. I gotta figure out how to get this light all hot. kind of want curious if steam would work, but at the same time, I don't know if steam would be as efficient. PVC is supposed to manage hot water pretty well. This just ain't getting as wiggly as I want it to wiggly be. Yeah. So to be patient, right? I don't want to melt it. How's the body coming along? Oh, well. Quite nicely, thank you. Yes, thank you for noticing. That's cute. 350 degrees on the baking sheet for about 8 minutes. No, I know what you meant, the boat. The boat is fantastic. The problem is I don't have a lot of boat time these days. And that's probably fault of my own. But it's the summertime and I really get an opportunity during the summer to get some more work done even. So I'm trying to do that too. There's always stuff with the house, the business, the channel. But varying degrees of lovely things that I do love and appreciate. So keeping it on a schedule and a timetable and a budget. It went all off into a little quiet uncle rant right there. Boat bring on another foul yow. See, I got a boat, well, little boat. But it's just great. I need a motor. I left my trolling motor on the boat outside, and I didn't know that wasn't a thing. So it locked up, obviously. So, and I just got rid of it because it was in a corner in my garage for far too long. And I was like, oh, I'll just buy a gas motor this summer. I ain't done jack. They get those trucks running like a charm though. Yes, it is a West-made boat, in fact. It was a 10-foot tracker, and I added fiberglass and foam pontoons along the side of the boat without drilling into the boat. And as far as I know, I haven't seen anybody else do it. And they also contour with the boat, and they, by my calculations, add about another 500 pounds of buoyancy to the boat. So you get another couple of adult dudes on there, or at least the weight of them, over the original specs and whatnots. This is not too bad. And then, of course, fiberglass that painted it
so it's all one looking thing. And I added a deck, some storage below the deck, and I did all that, adding less than 20 pounds to the boat for the entire build. I can still pick that boat up and carry it by myself because I did it mostly with foam and fiberglass. And just structurally how I built it was just mechanically sound and required, it was good stuff. But it is a Westbuilt boat. 100%. All right. Here's some clamps. Clamps! Where are you? I've called your name once too many times today. Prepare for a flogging. You have earned this flogging. Get some more clamps. More clamps. Ooh. More clamps. Some more clamps. More clamps. Ooh, more clamps. More clamps. I need to put some over the back side of it as well. And need to apply some more heat. Oh, it's warm, baby. It's real warm, baby. More clamps. Oh, that did good. Excited, don't get excited. Get ecstatic. Let me see if I can find some little bitty baby clams. Some little bitty baby clams. No, I can't. All right, let's flip this over. Had the time of my life. And I never felt this way before. Yes, I swear. So true. And I owe it all to you. You see, I said glue instead of you. Mm-hmm. And what about you being like right there? I didn't realize there'd be a benefit in using this white right here next to this light because it is quite translucent. Which is good. It's real good. It's real good. It's real good. Don't you know no good? 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 If you don't know that song, I don't even know what you've been doing with your life. I feel like I gotta put a little more prothracal on that. I want to be careful because I'm real close to my edge of my tape, you know what I'm saying? But I really feel like this is going to be a key part of the form. I don't want to drop the ball on this one, Charlie. Oh, you down, Sarge. Why did you let me down the moment you were both? Come on. Close that gap. Close that gap. Close that gap. Don't you say it, fellas. Don't you say it. Filthy-minded scoundrels. Good breaks. I think we got a masterpiece. I would possibly need to add some islands. Maybe. I've got a plan for that though. I've got an alternative to the islets that I don't know if it's going to work or not. I'm certainly going to try. Because sometimes I'm just experimenting and trying to push some things over to some other arenas that it may not necessarily belong in, but you know, it's fun. It's fun. But if we can get a big enough piece of leather after this to get on there, you know what I'm saying? And get some nice stitching on there, you know what I'm saying? Bam! Pat know what I'm on. Pat knows what I'm on. I swear, Pat, me and you in the past life, bro. Past life. That PVC has memory. Yeah. We're gonna have to do something. Gonna have to do something. Gonna have to do something. Said I'm gonna have to do something. Gonna have to do something. So after I pull it, shape it and such, I am gonna put some sort of stitch to that thing. You know what I'm saying? Some sort of mechanical hold to hold those two pieces together. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I don't see what you see with this, but I'm here for it. Right on. Um, yeah. I mostly be freestyling, dude. Don't feel bad. Like there's nothing conventional going on. There's no way to predict the freestyle, so it's gonna be not perfect. You know what I'm saying? I really do want to go run water over this, like so bad, so bad that I'm going to. It's still so warm. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get over, too low to get under, stuck in the middle. Your pain is a thunder. Took my baby to the doctor with a fever for nothing she found. All right, greetings and salutations. Oh, Rami, how you doing, family? Good to see you. I will use this as a form and take my steamed leather, wrap it, stretch it over the knife, tighten, rivet it, stitch it. PVC is just a rough form. But remember, you need 3 or 4 weeks to dry and harden. No. The reason that I'm using PVC is because the leather that I have is piggy leather. It's great, but it's very flimsy. You know, it's thin. So I'm gonna wrap it. I'm gonna wrap it and stitch this around that, and that's gonna be the inside form. This is gonna be stuff. I shall not be swayed with your physics and such. Yes, contact cement, and then hopefully some good stitching on the ends. You know what I'm saying? Bring back a classic. You know what I'm saying? This thing got me the most views I ever got on YouTube. A short making this thing. It's crazy. But it does make me feel like I can make cool leather stuff. If I boil it, it might stiffen up real nice. Really? Oh. The process involved in what you do is pretty sweet. Thanks, Ben. I'm freestyling. Told me by the seat of my pants. Rest doesn't. Sort of. Well, this is only slightly warm to the touch in pockets. So I'm gonna, in West Desert fashion, pull these clamps prematurely. So I need my knife to be able to escape. It did. I got a little bit of this happening. That was that, and that was that. I don't like that curve. That curve sucks. But it wouldn't be bad if it, I guess if it, nah, that curve sucks. How could I get that curve out of there? I can cut it. I can cut it. Wrap right around that. And fuse this back together. That's the whole point in the PVC Experimente. Alright, let's see first before we cut it. Before we cut it, before we cut it, before we cut it, before we cut it. I deserve that. So what I'm doing is looking down this edge and just kind of tracing where the blade is, where the edge is. And I think that's it. I think that's it. I'm not gonna do nothing fancy here. Really not. Some real caveman. Oh, I don't see no freaking thing for the thing. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Got enough burners? The burners with your punch? I can take this. Just cut it. We're just gonna do it together. Let's get a pretty knife out the way. We ain't gotta see this baby. Oh wait, I need to be like away from the blade though. Grr. Let's see. But not too far. Not too far. Let me give it about a 1/2 inch. PVC will put a workout on your blade. Get this stuff out of my way. Put the dad clamps on it. Dead clamps, dead clamps. Daddy hands. Every time I come across West Desert Stream, I ask myself, what's a good blue costuming brand? I don't even know what that is. With the leather work you've done, I'd love to see what you could do with a sewing machine that can handle leather. Yeah, I'm curious too, a little bit. Really, but I kind of like hand doing stuff. My son is actually learning some seam work. I don't know what do you call it. Tailoring? I don't know. But he's got a couple sewing machines now. He's got like a little, I don't want to belittle my son's business. He's got a business where he upcycles, resells high fashion clothes. Like the used clothes thing. Stay fresh though. Spontaneous breaths. When I come across, I don't know what I don't know. I'm lost a little bit. All right, so here we go. Looks like a holster for a slugger. Let's see how quickly we can round some of this out and even it up. All you gotta do, little sluggers, eat your vitamins, say your prayers, do steroids. The whole time. The whole time. Let's do this. How shave goodbyes to Mr. Krabs. Let's see. What if I went inside, came outside, and then back inside? That would be something. That would be something. Where's my Belvedere? Come here, boy. Let's go through the trash and figure out what we can use. Find us something nice that we can hold on to. We could get these scraps together. We can make the world better. We could make something look really cool. We need something. Might be nice with black. That might look nice. Slide Madison black. Use this sort of bluish. Looks a little competitive, though. And there's this kind of, I think I got enough of this too. How about that? Is there a vote? Dark brown, Mike Taz. Mike is barely allowed to move, which is much less so. Oh, Jackie is the seamstress. Or the, I don't know, maybe I'm mislabeling you. But she does stuff other than leather. I do remember that. So she's not doing the leather yet. But go over there and support that channel, though, my friends. I still use my grandmother's Singer cast iron sewing for upholstery work, leather, vinyl, canvas, you name it. It handles it, including leather. That's pretty amazing, Pat. You are a guy of many skill sets, for sure. Okay. Get these slightly out of the way. Partially out of the way. A little bit out of the way. A smidgen out of the way. That'll do that. That'll go around there, and that'll go around there, and that'll go around there. This is gonna be wild, girl. Like, you know, there may be some things here that are not the right things to do. Okay. One of the things that I am gonna do is grab me a drill. Boom, boom, boom. And a bit. When you said dark brown, you meant this dark brown. Well, there's only two browns, so you mean the darker one. Dark brown it is. Blame it on the might. He forced me Leave it on my task. You've tricked me into a fake. Whatever you do, don't use that woodwork glue. Leave it on my task. Yeah, yeah. All right. No different than you. I started young and learned to do what I do. Right on. Black and tan. Ooh. Black and tan would be nice. If only I were better than I am. If only I was worth a damn. I'm not, and I can't say I am. I'm just. What does it mean? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I've got, first off, let's be professionals. Shall we? That's how the pros be doing it. They're like, let me mark these out. Let's see. If I do that there, that can go, and then I'll just boop, 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 scoop, boop, doop, boop. And then some of my dibbly daps here. And scoobly what's this? So then we're just gonna chase around that outside edge. Yay! This outside edge like her. And then when I roll that over, ooh, that's gonna be my midpoint. Likewise, hither. Flip it. Ooh. Under the same thing. This one, a rough estimate, at best, a guesstimate, a mild indication of what we're doing. But we're going to cut it off nonetheless. What does it? Is this a testament to the quality of the shears or the tenderness of the leather? I could also be doing this with my leather knife, which I'm going to need to move all of this stuff anyway. I was trying to keep it cute for y'all because I'm easily influenced by other people. But now, got to go to work. All right. I think we should pre-glue, pre-drill some holes here. Where are we going to find it? Oh, man. I'm gonna have to go out to the truck. Pretty sure I am. I'm gonna try it. Ah, man. Dang it.
Give me a second, y'all. Give me a second, y'all. Said it like Michael Jackson, so that I would appeal to your sense of Michael Jackson love. Give me a second, y'all. So I got these rivets. I need a bit.
It's going to be a suitable size for one.
That's not opening. That has tightened itself upon there beyond my mere mortal strength. I shall have to rely on leverage.
Do all this, and most likely this battery is going to be too dead to do it.
But I'm gonna frickin' try.
I'm going to give you my best effort and my greatest love. It's what I used to do. Oh no, that whole rivet's got to go through there. I needed that size. More or less that size. Now I laid eyes on you. Everyone. I don't remember the rest of that song. Alright, here we go. Straight through the heart. Right through the fire. You might regret freestyling this. But then again, I didn't regret your mom. Ooh. Let's see. Hopefully that'll do that with leather on it as well. Success. We have broken the code. We have entered space only previously reserved for the elite, the true masters, those before us who have sacrificed
my gosh. The knife is so good. Wherever did you receive it? Is it a gift from the Queen of England? King of Zaire? Surely nobility can only afford such a magnificent tool. Certainly no commoner could wield such a blade as this. Such a majestic work of art. So we're going to go two ways with this, inside and outside. And I'm going to just start in the middle, go to the edge. That's going to be it for the beginning. I'll over tighten this one with my muscles too. Look at you. I might not be able to. Did it. Did it. Did it for you guys. Did it for you guys. Now all I need to do is hire an editor to edit my videos and make them long form and amazing. I don't know if I want to go inside just exactly yet. Not sure. So no, I shan't. Can you see? Ugh. Trying not to throw you on the floor.
Yikes. Zoink, Scoob. Watch out, Wesley. Benjamin Winkle makes incredible stuff. Cobb is in the building. Yo, Cobb, how you doing, bud? How are you? Sore, I bet. And how's your bike? Did Mike X steal that from here? Absolutely. All right, Banners. See you later, man. Thanks for coming through. Bike is okay. My side hurts, but I'm good. Man, I bet. Oh, God. They described that just made my all of this over here feel empathy. Empathy for you. Got a few more seconds over there. A few more seconds. But this is yours, Kyle. AKA Monsieur Vance. This bad boy. So if it turns out sucky, you know, that's what you're stuck with. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some payback from you know what I'm saying, a past life or something. You will be born into a life of crappy knives. Okay. That's dry. I'm just gonna curl it up from the bottom. Slide that baby up. It's important that you don't get a bunch of bubbles and stuff in between there. You don't want that kind of thing happening. That already looks pretty good, man. That already looks pretty good, dude. So, you know, somebody had an idea, and I was like, nah, I'm too good for that. But it was a good idea. So I think I'm going to reclaim it, pretend like I came up with it all along, and do it, and take the credit for being brilliant. So, you know, when I get my YouTube award, I'll be like, thanks to my fans. I'm kidding. I'm joking. All right, so that worked, right? So now I need to go around the perimeter, and I'm going to tuck all of these in there, man. I'm going to tuck them all in there, dude. But I kind of think, what if I try to, you know what I'm saying? Try to punch through. You know what I'm saying? What if I try to punch through? But then I'm like, maybe I should just wait. going to punch through. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways. But I want to be able to find these as I go. I think I can. Little engine. Because I'm going to tuck this like that. And then I'm going to fold this over like that. And then I'm going to stitch this like that. And I'm going to tuck these up here as well. So, let's get to it. Let's figure it out. We'll let our trusty X-Acto be our guide. Close my eyes and just listen. Nice knife tool. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, family. Let's do it. So, come up here. I'm going to go right around that inside curve. I'm going to take that out to the edge every single rise time, every time. I almost cussed in Jamaican, but I didn't want to offend the YouTube AI bot. All the way to the edge. I cannot preach this enough. If you don't take it to that edge, you will go regret it. Make sure you get the edge of the plastics too. I'm saying that like somebody's at home going along with this, doing it too. I too can inhale plastic and toxic glue in the same night. We won't go further than you think you're going to need to go. It's fine. Once this stuff is dry, it don't stick to nothing but its other glue counterpart. And that'll be over with once you flip it. Dig what I'm saying? We do. Dig what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm digging? So one curiosity is, does this, can this, will this need to go way deep beyond those holes, or should it just stop right at the edge of those holes? Who knows? That's the thing I'm most concerned about, if I get too thick and lose room for the knife in there somewhere. You know what I'm saying? That bottom's going to have to be last because I want to make sure my tuck is good everywhere else. And we just gotta let that dry up a little bit. Fortunately, none of that can stick to itself right now. Mike Taz says, everybody have a great night. I gotta call it a day. I can't blame you, man. I'd be sick of me too if I was you. Like it's only but for so while, a long while, and then your blood's just gonna boil you. Like this guy, I just gotta get out of here. I feel you. That's how I feel about it. Sometimes when I watch him back, you know. But have a good night, Mike. We enjoyed you. We always do. You're a wonderful guy with a great channel. And we're fortunate that your taste in friends is meh. I don't know better hold music to put for you, but by the way, random. If you ever get a chance, man, go over and see Boring Guy DIY. If you like accuracy and good lines and clean little builds, ooh, you will find a home in that place. Now look at me, I'm tucking this right here. The furthest, the longest, the furthest away, I'm doing that first, right? And then I'm bringing this corner around with it, right? So that I am unwrinkly as possible. Right, so we can have a nice clean presentation, as they say. And then we're gonna have to tuck. I'm gonna have to do some tucking. That's for certain. So I really think it might be best to cut this corner here. Bring this around to the inside of this. Right. Maybe let that be that inside edge, right? Perhaps. Okay. And then we can cut that, deal with that a little bit later. Do the same thing on this side. We'll just tuck it. Sort of roll it over. We are going to be a little bit adventurous here and rely somewhat on being able to find those holes through touch. Ugh, sorry, I got away from me a little bit. I'm just tucking that in real nice and tight on that edge. Same over here on this side. Nice and tight. Pull it good. Slide that dang old thing down that dang old sleeve, man. Dang old PVC, man. Dang old thing. Dang old, ooh, man. Good old dang old knife, man. Dang old professional, man. Alright, so we got that happening. That's just glue. That's gonna come right off if we just keep doing that. Alright. So we got the bottom to tuck in there. I don't have as much space for the bottom, so I'm gonna cut some of that off. Will the West does it magic? Cut it off, tool? Cut it off? Tune in. Ooh. Yes, does it? Fold that over and in. That over and in. Ugh. Maybe I'd have made some slices on that prior. Or maybe we'll just do something cool with it down here on the bottom too. I mean, why not? It's leather. It's leather. So, can deal with that. Like that. Let's bring him up. And then, where's the scissors? I'm just gonna cut that. I'm just gonna let that tuck underneath there, dude. And that's gonna tuck there. That can come out all together. We can just lay down. And that one can go away as well. I have to kind of try to think through this as I go. Not a lot of this part is second nature to me. Just kind of figuring it out as I get through it. One of the hardest things for me to do is to cut corners. I laughed at my dad joke accidentally. But I always think it's gonna go bad, like really bad, in the corners. They don't. They don't turn out too bad. Cut corners. The dad joke, even when I'm not trying a dad joke, fam. It's just in me. It's just in me, fam. But when you do have a fold over or something like that, you gotta hit them both. You gotta hit both sides of it. Stick it down. That and the leather. And you gotta let them both dry. That's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do. Stop. Stop. Stop it. Tuck that right up underneath there. And if you gotta pull something up to get something else tucked, that's cool. Just know that you gotta re-glue the fold over. Don't try to skip that step. You'll regret it. And you gotta let it dry. Now, potentially, you can tuck this under here, close that off, potentially. But it also might look crazy. Let's try it out. Sometimes crazy works out. Sometimes crazy works out. That's what I had on my Tinder profile anyway. Hey ladies. No. Sometimes crazy, works out a little bit for people. I don't know why I was sounding like Bobcat Goldthwait just now. I guess that's a prime example of crazy working out. Or Arnold Schwarzenegger. Good. Crazy working out. Sorry. Not very funny. My bad. Not very funny. I should have some tools or something for this kind of thing, but I don't. So I'm gonna just jam this in there. Fold these over crudely. Then we're gonna re-stick these scooters of motor. And I'm gonna re-pinch this edge. Ugh. And if we can lock this tool on there, that would be ideal. We can't. Gosh darn it. Alright, we'll use some buffered clamps here. And that's, I just mean clamps that aren't going to bite with sharp edges. I'm going to keep all of this together. And hopefully ignoring the chat was worth my leathermanship. Oh wait, I gotta put these in first. Huh. Huh. Dang it. That came apart. I'm gonna have to reglue that again later. Almost definitely. So now, move that like that. Put that bad boy back in its place. Contact cement is great. Met my wife on Tinder over 10 years ago. Me too. I met my wife on Tinder. She's the first person I swiped. So I was like, okay, let's do it. I'm married. Oh my gosh. Me and my wife worked out despite so many flags. like just flags that would have been flags for normal people, but they were fine for us. At a Three Dog Night concert, oh, right on. I had all the red flags. My wife didn't have any. My wife, while we were dating, like she bought a wedding dress while we were dating. But that also could just be foresight. Maybe she's just, special. I had quite a few red flags caught myself, honestly. If I'm being honest. So, I'm going to try the rivets, maybe. I'm sort of also now kind of into maybe running some leather cord through those and just cross stitching, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? That might be fresh. Real fast though. Let's see how I fit without the paper. I'm trying not to slice my hand open on live internet. This is like supposed to be a buffer and to keep that stinking glue off of my knife, but it didn't work. It's still glue on the knife. Oh, that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. Oh, I don't like that. It got glue on it. I can get it off, but I didn't want it on there. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to do some polishing. I'm gonna have to do some polishing. But I really think this is gonna need to probably sit for a little bit. It's good to know it fits. Good to know it works. Thanks, Cobb. Vance. You're saying people's screen names. Sometimes it feels a little impersonal. Sometimes it feels just right. Generally, I like to know what the person prefers. But thank you, man. Jeremiah was a bullfrog and was a good friend of mine. Well, yeah. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. Good. I've dropped you so many times. I need a Nextel phone. Dang, we wrecked. Cobb, I'm sorry. I hope I didn't give you some new PTSD. You see all the glare we're getting from my brand new crack across the lens? It's the price we pay, friend. It's the price we pay. I feel like this whole, what I'm doing right now with this glue is gonna be better to let it sit a little bit longer than the rest. And then I can send those things through. But for now, I'm gonna let him rest up a little bit. I'm gonna take a quick second.
check in with you sons of guns. How y'all doing? And how you like this thing? I'll take your unbiased opinions because I have to eventually be making like a shop, right? And I want to have two things. I want to have really good woodworking tools that work like this, but are cool and have an artistry to them, and are, you know, homemade, handmade, and some quality. You know what I'm saying? Never understood a single word he said, but it helped him drink his wine. That's exactly right. It's the best bullfrog friend you ever gonna have. Yeah, but it's like a Tonto. Yeah, you know, the idea was sort of the Sloyd knife slash Tonto. I'd never buried a knife in and had to cut it free like this before, and it blew up. So it was a cool concept and a fun project to do. I still got a little bit of things to do. Would make a good fishing knife too, with all the sheath. It would float if you dropped it in the water. That's true. That is true. So I don't do a lot of animal stuff. I fillet fish plenty, but I have not filleted anything else. So I was wondering, I need to make a sheath for this knife, right? And put a finish, obviously, on the handle. I made this one. This is the second knife I ever made. We cut it down a little bit the other day, but it's still, you can see that edge, it's still super sharp. But I was wondering, would this be like a good skinning knife? By the shape, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't think it'd be a carving knife. I don't know if it's hardy enough to be like a bushcraft knife. You know what I mean? Mine has been sorely abused holding up a treat though. Sheath went through the wash while the blade was out to dry. Oh, that happens. Nice click when you chose it too. Yeah, I do quite enjoy that sound. It's one of my favorites. I am still awaiting some confirmation on something before I send out Ben Winkle's knives again. I do need to work on the box. And I've had ideas about what to do with that box to repair it, but I'm not sure. But if you haven't seen them, these are 3 of my favorite knives of all time. And I'm very glad that they're going to him, and they are going to get to him some way, somehow. But they really are sort of my gold standard. This one still gets that little stuff on it. I think I need to just oil this one up. I might do that right now. And then there's this one that's meant to stand on a desk, but not on the rag on the desk.
It's got a nice blade. That's one of the better edges I've been able to put on a knife. And, you know, speaking of nice clicks. And then there's this. I carried this around as an everyday knife for a while. It's got a good magnet in it. It's a chisel cut, so it's flat on one side, all the bevels on the other side. It's one of my better polishes, also magnet. But it's a nice group. It's a nice group. I'm sure you and me. Green sheath's so badass. Thanks. It's got enough curve for a Skinner. That's good. We're getting a sing-along going in here. Okay. With the sing-along, with the, yeah. Fishes in the deep blue sea. See, the idea for this for me, when I put the last one together, this is a very earth and trees, and, you know what I mean? It's very woodsy. And then there's this, very marine, and a little woodsy. But you know, you could switch it and wear it either way. You floss it or not. But fantastic little click. But these are, you know, I'm gonna make some more of these, not these, but these types of knives. Like this is a good little, this one cuts leather almost as good as this one. Same, and this one has a single bevel and a little micro bevel on the back side, small. But this one has bevel on both sides and that good center of gravity for the thumb. You always got a song playing in your old brain. That's a good brain, man, dude. That's a good brain. I love a good sing-along. One of the very weirdly interesting things about me and my wife is when we met, I was doing a job. I was out of town and she lived in that town. And I was remodeling a house, but it was a flip house, so it was in really bad shape. And I was there to, you know, do all of the things. And one night, she did karaoke with me in the kitchen, just me and her in this house while I'm aligning cabinet hardware. And I was like, yeah, this is who can tolerate me. Spiffy Spence, Daps and Pounds, how you doing, my brother? How are you doing, my brother? So, once I get me a good finish on these, maybe not as shiny as that, maybe something like that I'll do. And I'll put this thing up for sale. But meanwhile, Wu-Tang Clan inspiration. I got a couple other things to do tonight. I gotta put some shorts together so I can get some more content out in the cyber world. I kind of skipped this whole day today. I thank y'all for coming out and chilling with me while we did. And we got to get over this knife. which was fantastic. I was very happy to get that done. Feels very retro, that knife. It's kind of matching my outfit. It's kind of matching my outfit right now. But once we get some sheen on it, I think I'm going to be even more in love as we go forward. So, thank y'all for hanging. I appreciate you. Love and respect and hugs and kisses and daps and pounds and good. Y'all my people, man. Y'all help me keep my head on straight. I appreciate it. And I'm gonna get up out of here. Go hang out, check out some shorts. There's a whole ton of them. You can rabbit hole my shorts and you can go for a long ways. And it's a good time, I think. And if there's some stuff that I haven't done, I'm always up for some ideas, particularly in the members section. You can always say, hey, Wes, you should try this. Hey, Wes, you should try that. Craig said I should do a hair, and I've been trying my best to carve one, and I'm going to keep on until I get a successful one. But yeah, lots of ideas come from all sorts of sources. So I appreciate all y'all for the inspiration, for the fun, for the good time, and for the motivation. Thank you so much. Right on. Well said, Beard Grooves. Well said. I'm out of here.